Bringing another tutorial. This time we're talking villagers here. So now we got three ways we can move the villagers. We got minecarts, we got boats, and we got water streams. Now I did set up everyone except for well, the minecarts. Mostly the boats, there's one little thing, but mostly you'll be transporting them via water streams. So as you can see here, I've got a bunch of villagers in here. Yeah, I've got 10 in there. But that's beside the point. So let's just spawn egg one. Now, this right here is a standard. This is actually one of the most standard ways of transporting villagers with the old ways. I stuck the cobblestone wall there for one reason only. You'll be able to transport the baby villagers through there too. I made it 3 high so you can transport adult or baby. Now, don't worry, that hole right there is just so that they land safe and I get them out of the way. We don't want to see them anymore after we get them. So we spawn one in, and as you can see, he's getting pushed along by the water. And then they go wherever you want them to go. Now, let's see if we could get a baby. Because I did this in one of my videos, showing that you'll be able to get them to get the babies to go. But it was a villager breeder. There we go. Now, as you can see, they're all still going, and they're all going into the hole. Now, normally, what would happen with a baby villager is they would actually go in there and stay there until they grow up, so they get pushed out. With the cobblestone wall there, they're going to they get pushed up half a block, which pushes them into the water, which then they continue getting pushed this way. Now, let me go grab this boat real fast. Now, to transport a villager via boat, I'm going to spawn him in. He's in the boat. All you do is get him in a boat and row everywhere you want to go. Yep. We got a villager in the boat. Now, you need to move him up a block. Well, this one's quite simple. Go as close to it as you can, and then underneath we've got a sticky piston with a block. Activate the block, get in the boat, move it, and then we can drop it back down if we need to move more villagers. You don't have to use a sticky piston, you can use a regular piston, but it has to be a sticky piston or a regular piston and a block on top to push them up. Now, that's if you're just going one step at a time. What if you need to get them up? Oh, more than just one block. Well, let's just take this guy with me. Break 2 blocks in. Bring him in. Let me get out. And we're going to seal this up just to make sure he doesn't get in. Now, as you can see, I got a bubble vader here. Yeah, and you get pushed up. They'll eventually bounce and go over. So, let's fly down. Now, to get them in there, get them out of their boat, I recommend having a bucket of water. Place it in the corner. Occasionally, they'll just run right in. And as you can see, he's standing right there. Well, let's just... He's just bouncing right there. So, let's just break it and place a sign there. Yeah, sign underneath it. Break that. Seal that up. There we go. Yep. Need a sign on sign just before. Because then, as they spawn in, let's grab another one. And the thing is, this works with the babies also. So I'm just going to spawn him into the water stream. He launches up, gets pushed out, goes to where you need to go. Babies too. See? Quick and easy. You don't have to make it out of glass. Whenever I make these, they're temporary, so I'm making them out of whatever I have. Dirt, sand, wood. Anything that I can just do a quick build, quick teardown. The only thing that's required is a way for them to for the water to not flow through. So I recommend signs and a piece of soul sand. And then you can have a sign on the other side and a way to block the water off. Sign, trap door, regular door, something. Anything to hold it. Signs work the best. Fence gates. Anything that will hold the water back, and you want them to go right into the slot and drop down. Now, if you notice, I didn't do the mine carts. Well, that's simple. You set your rail up, and there we go. You get them pushed into a corner, and they will hop in a minecart if the minecart is pressed right up against the center corner, center area. Which means just let's place that with a solid block. Break you, and I'm just going to get a powered rail. We'll go a couple of them, and a block. Minecart, and let's power it. Any of them in the corner will hop into it. Then you move them however you see fit. Break the minecart, put them in a water elevator, put them in whatever. Sometimes you're going to have to manually push them, but if you don't want to just push them, I recommend getting yourself a lot of snowballs. Because you can throw a snowball at them at a distance, they'll move because they're getting hit, and they will not take any damage. Probably one of the best ways to move the villagers without hurting them. Just throw snowballs at them. And I can sit here for hours throwing snowballs at this guy and he will not die. But I did break the minecart. So, but you guys, this is hopefully this information was useful for your village breeders, your iron farms, your villager trading halls. And, well, this is the Redstone Wizard. Enjoy building.